go down, because you don't want Jesus, you don't want nothing for yourself, when you go down, I'm going down with you. If you chain yourself to somebody who's dead set on committing suicide, get yourself ready, get your affairs in order, you about to die. Thou shalt surely die. And the only way to get free from those chains is to do like Hezekiah did, turn your face to the wall. I chain myself to you. And even if I want God and you don't, you will take me down quicker than I will go up. I will die. I learned that. Because you don't care about life. So any means that you find to kill yourself, you will just jump in the river. You will jump in the fire. Like the little boy that was epileptic. He jumped in the fire one minute and in the water the next. He didn't care. The demon that was residing in him, making his body act out, did not care. We gonna kill this little boy one way or the other. So you just pick how, but he gonna die. These are the roads that pride will take you down. If God gives you a dream, let him do it. Let him do it. Let him do it. Because if your imagination picks up on anything, that's you walking on the road of pride. Imagination are the images that pride gives you. That's you walking with pride, and will take you to the wrong place. But this was a tough vlog. It was. I expect God to go this way. If you wait on the Lord and be of good courage, he will strengthen your heart. Please. Wait on who? See, don't be bamboozled. Don't wait on Buddha. Don't wait on no other God. They won't help you. There's nothing. Anybody calls themselves a God, they're of nothing. They are of nothing immediately. Tough for Jamie, because I didn't care. But you were on museum call and they asked me, hey Jamie, what was the inspiration for this piece? And there was thousands of people on that call, and I told them, God. I said, God? I said, yes. I said, because when I got up and I realized there's no God but God. There's no God, there's no Muhammad, there's no Buddha, there's none of those. And I noticed people were kind of shutting their screens off so I couldn't see them. Okay? I can't see you, but God see you. I'm not looking at you anyway. I'm already in the museum. I'm already second place. I already have $500 for my piece. That was trash. I already know who I am. I'm just telling y'all. They asked me, so I tell them. There is no God but Jehovah God. It doesn't matter whether they shut the screen off or not. There's no God but Jehovah God. I don't care. And that was a pretty important call, because the chief financial officer of the museum was running a call. We're friends now on Facebook. We're cool. But still, it may being cool with you, at the end of the day, we could be cool. Don't come at me asking me about nothing. Because the head of the museum, they know too. It's two of them. There's the manager of the museum and the head of the museum. I thought they were both on the call too. And I said that there is no God. As I told the Bisphus kids, the Bisphus, Robert Ingram School of Fine Arts. There's no God like Jehovah God. I'm always going to be for God, because God got me here to this place, to the museum, to gallery. And if you got something that you decide to deny me because you don't like who I am or the God that I represent, trust me, God better. So if you tell me no, I'm praising the God that's already got a yes for me. God's got yeses for me 5 years from now that I have not seen. I have not seen nor ears have heard. Neither has it entered into the heart of men what God has in store for me. You may not like me, but check this out. At the end of the day, I'm not asking you to like me. I'm not asking you to be my friend. I am a friend of God. we keep our friendship. You realize how I sound when I sing. But I'm not trying to be friends with nobody. Because I serve a God who is able. He's the only God. And I said it, who's the only God? I said, there's 2 poems on there. I said, one is I'm blessed by God, meaning the only God, meaning God. And then the other one above that is I am blessed. And so that talks about how God lifts me high above my troubles. And when I say God lifts me high above my troubles, which is the first line, I'm talking about Jehovah God. Because there's no other God but him. There's no other God. If that hurts your feelings, okay. Research it. Let's talk about it. We could talk about it on the phone. We could have a conversation. You can ask Siri, ask Google, is there any other God but God? My feelings are not my problem, just like your feelings are not my problem. And then I'm trying to be nice, and I'm trying to be nice my entire life. That was Jamie trying to be nice. And the thing that kind of gets me is people, they kind of don't like me because they feel like I'm harsh. And I'm like, what? They don't understand. I've been trying to be nice. Ask my family. You haven't met me yet. When it comes to my God, I got a megaphone in my mouth, and I'm gonna say it to your face. There's no God. Oh my God. No God can stand beside him. The statement in the Bible, the scripture says that there's no other God beside him. There's no other God before him. There's no God that can stand beside him. And I said, oh, I get it, because there's no God beside him. I was ready to say there was no God but Jehovah, and that's true. But also, there's no God that can stand beside him, because nothing can stand beside God and call themselves God. God calls himself God because he is God. If something tries to stand next to God and call itself God, it has to be a liar. God is God, so God cannot lie, right? God cannot lie, because Satan is father of lies and liar himself. That's how he lied to you and told you and got you to believe that Buddha was actually God. That's how he did it. So if God is God and God is who he is, right? And you come in and you stand next to God and say, hi, I'm Buddha, I'm fat, I'm a God too. No, that doesn't fly. Because God cannot lie. So not only would you be calling God outside of his name, but you would be calling God into something that he cannot be. He has to be the truth. If he says he's God, that has to be the truth. It cannot work any other way. Because if it's a lie, then God is against himself, and therefore God causes himself not to exist. You don't do anything. The only thing that you can do to prove that you are God standing next to God is to not say anything by yourself. If you open up your mouth and say that you are God, being any type of demigod or human or God or deity, you will make yourself a fool. I'm just helping people. I'm helping them. There's no such thing as a Buddha. There's nothing. There's a but. Buddha, Buddha, but. You got to see but. Is it a B-U-D-D? No, B-U-T-T. But. Bleh. There's nothing. It's nothing. It's garbage. It's trash. I'm not supposed to be nice. I'm supposed to be sweet and kind. I am. That's what I'm telling you before you bust hell wide open.